Hey, what's going on? I'm Russ. This is Dapper Dividends. Entre. Come on inside. If you don't know Ronald Read, get ready because you're going to know about Ronald Read. He is the 92-year-old janitor and gas station attendant who was a multi-millionaire. And I'm going to prove to you it is not about how much you earn, but about how much you save. Ronald Read is the janitor and gas station attendant that amassed an $8 million fortune. As the CNBC Make It article says, you don't need to earn a massive paycheck to become a millionaire. Read's family was tremendously surprised upon finding out about his hidden wealth. Quote, he was a hard worker, but I don't think anybody had an idea that he was a multimillionaire, his stepson said. After World War II, he came back home to work as a gas station attendant. He married a woman that had 2 children. And he also then unretired and worked as a JCPenney janitor. He maintained a frugal lifestyle, which is key, and his friends remember him driving a second-hand Toyota Yaris, using safety pins to hold his coat together, and cutting his own firewood well into his 90s. He was a good stock picker and had the control to hold onto stocks for the long haul, which is the strategy that also Warren Buffett recommends. He did own at least 95 stocks, which I think is a bit too many, but among his longtime holdings were blue chip stalwarts such as Procter & Gamble, JP Morgan Chase, General Electric, Dow Chemical, and he also had large stakes in JM Smucker, CVS Health, which we do own, and my numero uno favorite dividend growth stock, Johnson & Johnson, ticker JNJ. So Ronald Read proved that it is not how much you earn, but how much you save. Now, I study a lot of millionaires and really successful people, and what they have to say is that the joy is in getting to the goal, in getting to the top, meaning that at the very top, there's nothing there because that's not your destination. Life is not a destination, but a journey. This is something that's repeated many times throughout millionaires' success stories, that there is always a next goal. There's not one goal. There's the goal you're getting to, and then you hit that goal, then there's the next goal. You enjoy it for a minute, set another goal. That's what I'm doing. But my first goal, as you can see here, I see this every time I leave for work, every time I come home. This is where I take my boots on and off. It says, today is April 20th, 2028. I am 50 years old and debt-free. Passive income covers all of our expenses. Boom, there it is. This is what I see every day. Now you've seen it. Why did I do this? Because I wrote the goal down, because a goal not written down is a wish, and it's really hard to achieve wishes. This is something that keeps me focused, and I see every single day. There's many days I have to leave early. It's dark. I don't want to go, but I see that goal, and it helps me focus to know what I am working for. And that's a very specific goal for me, and the reason I have that is because at that point, passive income will cover all of our expenses and work will be optional. So we need to have a goal and write it down. The next thing is cutting expenses, living below your means. It's something you have to do. If you make $2 million a year, but you spend $2.5 million a year, you're not living within your means. It doesn't matter how much you're making. You still will be indebted. You still will be going broke. Unless you're investing, and of course, like some of us who are indeed broke investors, our bank accounts look broke and empty, but our net worth and our brokerage accounts are boom, going up. It's non-negotiable to live below your means. We're going to share with you 10 ways that we currently and have lived below our means that is helping us achieve financial freedom and our goal. Number 1, living in a smaller house. We were pre-approved for a much bigger loan, but we literally took about half of that because I knew even back when we did this, because higher mortgage payments mean less money that we have to save and invest. 2, we never buy new cars. We currently are driving a 2011 GMC Acadia Denali. The Denali is at the top of the line when it came out. We don't believe in new cars because we think that cars are an appliance that get you from point A to point B. They're a depreciating asset. Something that we're never going to do is buy a brand new car. We like to have luxury automobiles, but we buy a luxury automobile that is 6-7 years old, pushing 100,000 miles, and we will drive it for about 10 years. And the reason we love this is it is so critically important to not have a car payment. Number 3, we rarely eat out. We view eating out as an entertainment expense, like going to the movies. Would you go to the movies twice in a day, 5-6 times a week? I don't think you would. When you view it this way, view eating out as entertainment, and it really helps you stay focused on not doing that as much. Number 4, I always pack a lunch. I religiously adhere to packing a lunch. If there was a religion started by me, it would be the lunch bag packers. That's what I do. I don't buy lunch. It has been probably 2 to 3 years since I cannot remember the last time I've bought a lunch while I was working. It's just something I don't do, and it's become such a streak and such a habit. I don't want to break that. I swear I would rather starve than have to buy a lunch and break my streak. But one little pro tip that I do to get through this is if I'm working late in order to get myself home, I have a bag of trail mix that I keep, a big bag of trail mix. That'll usually keep me satisfied until I can get home and get some dinner. Number 5, we cook in bulk, and we try to get 2 to 3 meals out of what we cook. Usually I'll eat that for dinner the next day, or we'll have it for lunch, or I can take it to lunch, something to that effect. So cook in bulk, try to get multiple meals out of what you have cooked. Number 6, along the lines of eating, we try to keep every meal to $2 to $3 per person per meal. Anything less is a really big win. Dinners are going to be harder. Breakfast is going to be a lot easier. And where do we buy that food? Number 7, we shop at Aldi, which is a discount grocer. I don't know if you have Aldi near you. If you don't, look for a discount grocer and buy non-name brand items. I'm not too proud to eat non-name brand items. And number 8, when we must spend money, we look for sales. Now, I'm a beer drinker, and every time I have to go to the store to buy beer, it's a fun little game I play. I only look for the beer that's on sale, and that's what I buy. Very rarely do I pay for full-priced beer. If it's a special occasion, then we might. We do the same thing with our food. We're always looking for sales, for coupons. Clearance items are a big one where we can get food at an even greater discount each and every time. Number 9, I shop at Goodwill for my work clothes. Now, I wear work jeans, so this is a little bit easier for me to do because it's not an outfit I have to wear to an office or something like that. So if you have the option, shop at Goodwill. My wife just took a bunch of Goodwill items where we donate. I would suggest you donate to Goodwill, to those less fortunate than us. And my kids picked out some things they wanted to buy at Goodwill. So, that made me happy. Proud papa that they're getting bit with the Goodwill bug. And number 10, we cut that cord. Well, it was the satellite dish. So we cut the cord going to the satellite dish from Dish Network maybe about 4 years ago. Because what happened is we got a new cell phone plan, and on it, there was Netflix through Verizon. So we had Netflix. We have an Android box that we use to stream content. There's a lot of free Cinema HD channels out there for you to look into. Go ahead and Google that. And then we also have the Air antenna for local channels and YouTube. On the internet, there's so many free things to watch. So between those mediums right there, we have more than enough to watch. And if we can't find something, we either wait or we look for it. In the next video, we're going to talk about credit cards and debt and what I think good debt is and how you can navigate dealing with debt and get some rewards out of it. Check it out, and I will talk to you there.